So I'm in the Adirondacks, like I always am. I'm on a pond that I am not going to name. On the maps, it may be named as a pond, or it may be named as a lake. You're not going to know from my video. I've been up here in this area for a couple days. You see this tall trail? I just brought the boat back up it. It was not fun. I have a 29-pound Radisson canoe, but for whatever reason, I left the 68-pound plus Hobie on my card this week. So, with the HD card underneath it, and as little gear as I could bring to cut down weight, I portaged this sucker a mile, which doesn't sound far until you've got 70 plus pounds of gear on the trail with you. And then it's a little work. But my whole point of this is, I did it with this big heavy thing. This thing's not meant for this stuff, but I did it. It's going to be a good test for the cart and for the scupper holes that a lot of people say used to crack when you weren't on anything but pavement or nice sandy beach. This trail wasn't too bad. I think it's going to be fine. What's the other thing I've done to it since the last video? $7 yoga mats, 3M automotive two-sided tape, and I got my own. I didn't have to spend $130 on the pads on the sea decking. Is it cut perfect? No. Do I care? No. It's good enough for me. It's nice and quiet. The plastic's not so hot on my feet. So that's the Hobie update. What was I out here with? JP Ross 10-foot 6-inch 4-weight Peacemaker. It's my favorite rod in the lineup right now. Alright, let's get beyond that. I caught no fish here in this unnamed pond or lake, as the case may be. At work, somebody a few weeks ago, we were talking fishing, and they don't fish much. You know, they just can't seem to find to make the time to get out. I've had a hard time with that this year. It's going to change. I'm back to me now. Little League's pretty much over. It's not going to run our entire life. We will be doing more fishing. My point is, he says, well, you know, I don't get out much, so I don't know where to go. He was trying to get me to give him places to go. You know, all my good brook trout places. And that's not happening. And here's the deal. I told him, well, the only reason I know where to go is because I've gone. That kind of sounds like a dick thing to say. But when you really think about it, when I really think about it after the fact, this is what it really means. I've taken the chances. That's the only reason I know where to go. I didn't catch any fish here, but I saw fish. I know they're here. Now I got another place to go. Why? Because I took the time to drag this monster back here. Do it the hard way, which means I'm not going to forget. And now I've got another place to go. That's the whole thing. I got an earlier video. If you haven't seen a lot of my videos, I know most of them suck. But there's one of my favorites that has a few views. It's called How to Find Brook Trout Streams, or brook trout, or something like that. And it's, well, go watch it and you'll see. And this trip here is no different. You know what I did? Somebody told me about this lake that used to be good, or pond, that used to be good a long time ago, and they didn't know anymore. They hadn't been out here in a long time. So what did I do? I took a chance. You find the blue lines, the streams in the woods. You find the big blue things on the maps that are lakes and ponds. Maybe you Google it a little bit. See if you can find other people talking about it. Maybe you go on your state website. See if the state can tell you anything about it. And then guess what? You go. It doesn't matter what it takes. There's only one way you're going to find out, and only one way you're going to have a bigger list. The only one way you're going to add to your list of places to go. And that's to go there once, knowing if you want to go there again or not. It's the only way. You know, Darth Vader didn't care about the asteroid field. He said, asteroids do not concern me. In other words, I don't want to hear your excuses. Get in there and find the Millennium Falcon and kill the bastards. Well, that's how you got to go about this stuff. No excuses. Just go. Now, I got a mile of this, and this looks easy right now. But there's some up and downhill and some rocks that I got to be careful. And there's even an old primitive bridge made out of a tree trunk. It's only about maybe 5 feet wide. The stream with 4 tree trunks across it. But guess what? They don't line up good with my cart wheels underneath this kayak. And I thought for sure it was going to go through, and I was going to spend a half an hour having to get everything out of there. That's the stuff you got to deal with. That's the way it is. If this was easy, everybody'd be doing it. Of course, I could have made it easier by bringing the Radisson canoe. But listen, I've learned the hard way quite a bit. In 45 years, I'm still learning the hard way. Probably not going to change my ways. The hard way makes for a good story later on. Oh, look at this, a tree down, see? This is what I'm talking about. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but if you ever tried to corner a semi in New York City traffic, it's, ooh, we're tipping. It's probably a little like that. Where are we? Oh, come on, we're gonna hit the tree. There's the tree. Ah, we're good. It wasn't such a big deal. See, I'm getting over dramatic. It's another point. Don't be over dramatic. It's just one foot in front of the other. Walk. Get a GPS, learn how to use it. Get a compass, learn how to use it. Look at some maps. Go. And that is it. I fished that stream down there yesterday. No, not yesterday. What's today? Sunday? I fished that stream Wednesday. The days run together. And I did catch some brook trout. And now I know I have another stream to add to my list, which is hidden so that nobody can find it. Oh, there was a sign we just passed with the name of the pond or lake that I just came from, but I didn't put it in a video, so you don't know where I'm at. And that's how this works. Wherever you are, I guarantee you, you've got tons of water. You just got to have the guts to take off, hiking, boating, whatever, and check it out. Like that. If you don't have the guts, you're never going to see stuff like this, and you're never going to fish it. So there's only one thing left to do. After you get your GPS, and after you get your compass, and you look at your maps, and you decide if you're hiking, or hauling in a boat, or whatever it is you're going to do. Ow! Get bit by deer flies. There's only one thing left to do. Call in sick and go fishing.